This is Gladys West, one of the most underrated women probably that will ever exist in this country because most of us will live and die without ever knowing who she was or her impact on the thing we use every day, GPS, the global positioning system. She basically to keep it this short. I'm not going to get off into the weeds. She created the mathematical models using like algorithms and satellite data to create a mathematical model of the Earth so GPS could be possible. And we're going to use AI. I'm using Claude AI for several reasons. The main one is that I'm really proud of Anthropic for standing up to the Department of Defense to not allow them to do mass surveillance on us and use fully autonomous weapons. Shout out to their CEO. And I had to, walk the talk. And I'm starting using Claude. I'm not using Chat GPT anymore. I'm not using what is the one that OpenAI anymore. I've never used Grok. I was using Google Gemini, but I think I'm just going to do Claude full time. Like I even like one little personal thing before we get into this. I even like Claude because I told it to rate my features. Like I put up a picture of myself, and it's like I don't do that. That's reductive. I'm like, wow, okay, and it really is. It's toxic. Nothing good could come of it. You inflate your ego or you have your ego crushed. Anyways, let's learn about Gladys West. By the way, I didn't even say what this was for. It's Women's History Month. Okay, this is my very first prompt using Claude AI, and I like what I see so far. Okay, here's number one. Gladys was a key architect of the GPS. West programmed an IBM 7030 stretch computer from the mid 70s to the 1980s to deliver increasingly precise calculations to model the shape of the Earth, an ellipsoid with irregularities known as the geoid, and her data ultimately became the basis for the global positioning system or GPS that we use all the time. She was a hidden figure. She was only the second black woman hired at the Naval Proving Ground in Dahlgren, Virginia, and one of only four black employees total. Her contributions went unrecognized for decades until she was celebrated alongside the hidden figures who did computing for the U.S. military before the age of modern electronics. It's a shame her legacy was hidden, but we all know why. Black women just get the shortest end of the stick in this country. Have from the beginning. She helped crack the mystery of Pluto. I could go on a whole separate thing about Pluto, how they got shafted. I love Pluto and its moon Charon with the heart on it. In the early 1960s, West worked on an astronomical study that proved the regularity of Pluto's motion relative to Neptune, specifically that for every two orbits Pluto makes, Neptune makes three, a phenomenon called orbital resonance. We even learned bonus facts. I love space. She earned her PhD after a stroke in retirement. After retiring in 1998, she continued her education, and after recovering from a stroke, she received a PhD from the Virginia Tech in public administration at around age 70. Very impressive. And last but certainly not least, give me a thumbs up because I love this experience with Claude. She preferred paper maps over GPS. To this day, West preferred using a paper map and making her own calculations rather than using GPS technology that she helped develop. A fitting quirk for the woman who built the system from scratch. Happy Women's History Month.